Hi there. So, Argentina-Croatia and France to face Morocco in the final four. Few people on the planet saw that one coming. But the absence of England is not the biggest shock, of course. Knocked out by the defending world champions France. The question is, have we gone as far as we can under manager Gareth Southgate? There's absolutely no doubt Southgate has done a brilliant job for England. He's broken down the barriers of club rivalry. He's made it cool to play for England again. And fans can be proud of our consistency at major tournaments. But it's impossible not to feel some level of frustration that Southgate's men blew their chance to win this World Cup. In my view, England are better than all four teams through to the semi-finals. England just lack that killer instinct. Efficient when it comes to winning matches we expect to win, but that's all. Remember, we've only beaten Iran, Wales and Senegal at this World Cup. We've fallen at the first really big test. And it's a recurring theme. So, do we lack the ruthless mentality against the real heavyweights, or is it a case of the coach not having the in-game management skills when it comes to the crunch? In their match against the Netherlands, we saw glimpses of Argentina resorting to the dark arts to stay on course in this World Cup. While Croatia, Morocco and France all showed us their mental toughness when they had to dig deep. As Roy Keane put it, the game is brutal at the top level. And against England, France found a way to win, even when they were outplayed by Southgate's team for much of the second half. That's why France are the defending world champions and now favourites to become the first side to retain the World Cup, since Brazil completed back-to-back wins in 1962. That's 60 years ago. Let's not blame Harry Kane for missing his second spot kick against France for England's failure either. That was just a cruel irony that penalties continue to haunt the Three Lions. I think there's far more to it than that. OK, yes, things could have worked out so differently with a better referee, who's one of the worst we've ever seen at this level of football. Instead of being 1-0 down, different decisions by the official could have seen England leading 1-0 at half-time, and that would have been a much different story. That foul on Saka that led to France's opening goal and the spot kick that wasn't given for the foul on Kane were the story of the first 45 minutes. But that too, I believe, is a distraction from the real reason England falls short once again. Winning teams overcome setbacks and find a way to get over the line. We've certainly got the players. This is the strongest England squad most of us have seen in our lifetime. And Gareth Southgate is a reliable manager who's worked wonders with this England squad. His consistency in taking our national team to the final stages of knockout tournaments is second to none in England's long history. And yet, there comes a point when you have to ask, has Gareth Southgate reached his ceiling? Is he just too nice to win? Too safe to go that extra step and win silverware? Does he lack the in-game management skills to win the toughest matches? This is a results business and it's easy to criticise. But a winning coach has to make the right tactical decisions at the key moments in a match. And Gareth Southgate's substitutions were too late and surprising against France. Bringing on Sterling ahead of Marcus Rashford has been brilliant at this tournament when he's been given a chance. Then giving Jack Grealish just a few moments in injury time, it all felt wrong. Had England won this World Cup, Southgate would be the undisputed number one among England managers. Certainly, statistically that is. But much that I admire what Gareth Southgate has done with England, and I think his greatest achievement has been creating a club-style atmosphere, I simply don't believe that Gareth Southgate is ever going to be a winner. In my mind, he's too cautious, maybe too nice, and he's had his chance. That's 3 big tournaments in a row England could have won under Southgate. That's 3 tournaments in a row when we've been in sight of the silverware and then fallen short. We didn't win, and we're still haunted by that nauseating song about football coming home. That tune has become a parody that makes us a joke in the eyes of the rest of the football world. And in 4 years' time, they'll be singing 60 years of hurt at the next World Cup in North America. Because with Gareth already under contract for the Euros in 2024, it's hard to believe we're going to get it right next time around at the Euros. And yet Gareth Southgate has earned the right to try again. I'm sure his loyal players want him to carry on. I'm sure many fans want Gareth Southgate to carry on. There's enough talent in that squad that maybe we will get lucky and maybe we will win the Euros. But does Gareth Southgate really want to go again and risk the emotional damage of failing at 4 tournaments in a row? Football is brutal at the top level. And my definition of madness is to keep doing exactly the same thing, expecting a different result. I believe it's time to change the tune and find a new conductor. There are good English managers around too. Eddie Howe at Newcastle and Graham Potter at Chelsea. They're both excellent coaches who could do a good job for England. Or do we hire a serial winner like Carlo Ancelotti, who knows the English Premier League well and the strengths of the English game? Personally, I'd like to see Eddie Howe as the next England manager, even though he's yet to win a major trophy. I just like his attacking philosophy and the way his teams play football. Ultimately, it's down to Gareth Southgate to decide where we go from here, because he's already got a contract that takes him to the end of the Euros in 18 months' time. So what is Gareth Southgate going to do? If he turns around and says he's going to be carrying on, then so be it. He's earned the right to make that decision. But maybe it's time for Gareth to step back and take a different role at the FA. Or maybe Gareth Southgate, for him it's time to try his hand in the Premier League. We hear he's still got ambitions in club management and he's yet to achieve anything significant on the club stage. Whatever he decides, we're all proud of the England team and what Gareth Southgate has built. Personally, I'd like to thank Gareth Southgate for what he's done for England. But I'd respect him even more if he says he's done his best and now he's stepping aside.